Founded in 1924, the American Heart Association is a national voluntary health agency whose mission is building healthier lives free of cardiovascular diseases and stroke. They have an event coming up that they want you to join, and it's as easy as putting one foot right in front of the other. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host today, Dion Spires. In studio today with me, we have Steve Neerman. He's the president of BayCare in Polk County and the Heartwalk chair for next year's event. How are you doing today, Steve?
I'm doing great, Dion. Thanks for inviting me. I'm happy to be here.
So before we dive into the event that you're here to kind of talk about, I would like to know a little bit about BayCare and your involvement with them, because obviously your health background plays into your involvement with the Heartwalk, I would assume. What is BayCare and what's your involvement with them?
BayCare is a very large not-for-profit health system. The division of hospitals is the largest division, and that's the division that I'm involved with. And we have 14 hospitals throughout the Tampa Bay area. And recently, as of 3 years ago, we added hospitals in Polk County. And so I've been with BayCare for 9 years and decided to go ahead and make the move. So I live in Polk County, okay. And we have Winter Haven Hospital in Bartow Regional Medical Center.
Okay, great. And what is it that makes you want to continue your work? You've been with BayCare for 9 years, so right. To continue in that kind of medical path there.
Mm-hmm. Well, to continue my involvement with the American Heart Association and personally, but I can speak on behalf of BayCare as well, because our company is the largest participant in Tampa Bay with the American Heart Association's signature event, the Heartwalk. But for me, it was three things. One, it was the mission of our hospital, and our hospital's mission is to improve the health of the community we serve. And as a hospital, we see the leading killer of Americans is heart disease. And so it was very much in line with our mission to improve the health of the community. Second was personally, I have a grandfather that passed from heart disease about 10 years ago. So that meant something to me to want to be involved in an organization that was trying to prevent some of those tragic events. And 1 in 3 Americans has some type of experience with a friend or relative with heart disease. So that was yet another reason why I wanted to be involved.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have any, I don't know if you know the background on it, how long BayCare has been associated with the American Heart Association?
Well, I've been with BayCare 9 years, and so at least 9.
Okay.
But perhaps longer.
Okay.
It is something that BayCare has a very strong cardiology program, and so it seemed to align with what we were trying to do from services that we offer the community, as well as our not-for-profit mission to improve health in the community.
Mm-hmm. So the event that you're here to talk about today is the American Heart Association's Heartwalk.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about what the walk is and what it's trying to achieve.
Well, what it is a fundraising event, and the monies that are raised go to the American Heart Association, and they help for research to try to find new medicines, new procedures, new ways to combat heart disease, and also education, specifically education in Polk County, life-saving education like how to perform CPR on a patient, and education about how lifestyle can change your risk factors for heart disease as well. So that's the idea, is to raise money and make it fun at the same time. Mm-hmm. And so the walk is always in a beautiful location, and it's fun to get outside and be with others. And the walk is, expressing a good way that people can start to, from a lifestyle perspective, reduce their risk for heart disease. So walking in particular, just 30 minutes of brisk walking a day can reduce your risk, and it is one of the exercises that has the least amount of people that will stop doing it. So if people commit to walking, they oftentimes can continue on. Other forms of exercise, not as well.
Definitely. Now, obviously, you're trying to raise money for the cause through this event.
Right. Right.
How is it that people go about raising money with their involvement? Is it donations or bids?
It's several things. So for the Heartwalk, there's a component that's corporate sponsorship. So a lot of the businesses in our community will sponsor the event and be a corporate sponsor, and BayCare is a corporate sponsor. Actually, all 5 hospitals in Polk County are sponsors of the event, as well as a lot of other businesses in our community. But then it's really individual fundraising, and that's done by forming teams. So what we ask is, based on the size of an organization, typically a company, that they will solicit 5 team leads or 10 team leads like our hospital, and then you put together a team online, and everybody that signs up for the team tries to solicit donations from their friends and family, and to do the walk. So at the end of the day, I think a smaller part of the money comes from corporate sponsorships, but most is raised by people actually participating in the event as individuals and teams.
And is there a goal for what the American Heart Association tries to raise for their program, or is that something that you know?
There's a goal, yes.
Okay.
There's definitely a goal.
There is a goal.
And I should know it. I'm not the chair this year, so I guess I have an excuse. I'm the chair next year.
Right.
I want to say it's $160,000,
wow.
but I'm not. That's not a precise number.
Mm-hmm.
It's always more than the year before.
And that's a good thing. Keep growing, right?
Right. And we've been successful in this community. Polk County has a proud tradition of philanthropy, and so we do see good participation in the event every year. I've been doing it 3 years now since I've lived in Polk County.
Great. Now, have you participated in the walk as well, or are you just kind of on the board to help make it happen? Or?
No, I do both. I can't, I can't explain why I would be on the board and in a leadership role, but not actually go out and participate in the walk.
Right.
And I can't ask my employees at the hospital to participate in the event if I'm not participating. So yes, I've taken my family out the 3 years that I participated in. We've walked in the event and always had a great time, and had a team, had my own team. So.
And that's a great thing that you just said. You take your family out, so
right.
you can get the kids out, or the even the grandparents. Everyone can get out, and they can get their exercise in while supporting the good cause, for sure.
Definitely, and one of the concerns with heart disease is that it's affecting people that are younger and younger. My son's 13, and there's an increased prevalence of childhood obesity, and that's a risk factor for heart disease. So getting the young kids out and teenagers out and getting them walking is a positive as well. So.
Absolutely. I was checking out the American Heart Association website earlier, and I don't know if this is something that's more big picture that you don't know a lot about, or maybe you do. I read that if you can't make it to the walk, you can do a virtual heart walk. Is that something that you're able to elaborate on, just to kind of explain what that is?
Yes, polkheartwalk.org. You can go out and sign up a team and still fundraise. You don't necessarily have to show up for the event in order to participate and raise money and have a team. But all the information is on that website, polkheartwalk.org, and it's very easy. You can sign up a team on your cell phone with the app that you can get off the website. So wow. I think the American Heart Association has done a great job making it easy to participate, making it a fun event, and successful.
Absolutely. And that's awesome that they do give the opportunity to support the cause even if you can't make it out.
Right. Right.
So
yeah, some folks are simply not able to complete a 1 mile or a 3 mile walk. We have both at the event, but yes, they can still participate.
Awesome. Now, are you able to talk about the turnout? I know you said that it's always a big deal. A lot of people come out, but in past years, do you have any stories about the turnout or the success from the walk?
I've seen more and more participants participate. It's a popular venue, and in the years past, it's been at the Joker Marchant Stadium, where the baseball team plays. Detroit has spring training there. This year, the baseball stadium's being renovated, so it's at Mosaic Park in Bartow, and so that's a nice change of scenery. I just know from my experience with Winter Haven Hospital that we've grown our participation and membership each year for the past 3 years. But when I look around, it seems like there's more people. The Heartwalk officials would probably have the numbers specifically.
And if people maybe they don't want to, or not they don't want to walk, but if they're not going to walk but they want to help and they want to help make the event happen, is there opportunity for volunteers to get involved and help you guys get it off the ground and make it happen that day?
Well, yes. Again, the information on how to sign up and solicit volunteers and fundraise is on that website, polkheartwalk.org. So anybody that's interested can go to that website and find out all the different ways that they can help the cause and help us raise more money.
And to wrap this up, I wanted to ask you this and just get kind of your view on it. On the American Heart Association website earlier, I saw that their kind of slogan was "Life is why," and that seemed really like a strong message to me. Life is just why you do this, I guess. But what does that mean to you working with BayCare and really caring about the goodwill of the community and getting this event out there?
Well, life is why means that we're talking about the #1 killer of Americans. In fact, heart disease claims more lives than the next 3 causes of death in our country combined. So life is why means doing things to improve your your chances or reduce your risk to heart disease will afford you more life. And what is it about life that makes you want to live? And that's really what it's calling to question. Is it family, friends, enjoying your hobbies, your work, whatever pursuits and relationships in your life that causes you to enjoy life? That's why you do it, because fighting heart disease is going to afford a lot of people in our country more life than they would otherwise have.
I love that, and I love that you came in here to talk about the event today, because people do need to know that it's happening.
Definitely.
People may not realize it's in Bartow, and they can get involved so easily.
October 1st, 7:30 a.m. was when the festivities start. The actual walk starts at 8:30. So it's a Saturday. It's always a fun time, nice venue, and I encourage anyone who's interested to come to the walk or just sign up and help us online.
And obviously they sign up on the website and register there and whatnot. If they're coming to the walk, you said 7:30. Is that when check-in starts and everything?
Check-in starts, and there's a lot of activities for the kids, and there's also educational opportunities to learn CPR and be certified, and that all starts at 7:30 a.m. But to actually start the walk, that'll be 8:30. So don't get there later than 8:30.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being in here today and talking about the event. I hope you guys have an excellent turnout this year and it continues to grow each year as it has.
Okay. Thank you, Deanne.
The American Heart Association invites you to the Polk County Heartwalk. The Heartwalk is the American Heart Association's premier event that brings communities together to raise funds and celebrate progress in the fight against this country's #1 and #5 killers, heart diseases and stroke. This inspirational day is filled with energy, excitement, and hope. Designed to promote physical activity and heart-healthy living, the Heartwalk creates an environment that's fun and rewarding for the entire family. This year, more than 1 million walkers will participate in nearly 350 events. Your participation will help them raise even more in our fight to save lives. Walk with friends, family, coworkers, and other members of the community that you meet along the way. Join them Saturday, October 1st from 8 to 10 a.m. at Mosaic Park in Bartow. That's 2250 South Floral Avenue. For more information and to register, go to polkheartwalk.org.